Hey, welcome back to Blanchy Talks Watches. Another quick unboxing video today, and obviously it is a Tudor watch. Firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you again to the guys at republicoftime.ie, because this beautiful watch is on loan from them, along with a range of other watches that you'll have seen before this video and after. I've got a great relationship with the guys. They don't pay me, they just loan me watches, so it works out pretty well. So I'm open to say whatever I want about the watches. So yeah, look, we'll dive in. So this beautiful Tudor watch is pretty iconic. I think anyone in the watch collecting world will be familiar with it as soon as I crack open this box. Nice presentation with the cardboard box, the folded flap with Tudor written on it, and then the inner box. Fairly standard affair. I think it's wooden. I feel like a card cover, I'm not really sure what it is, and then the Tudor symbol there. And we'll crack it open and have a look. There we have it, and anyone familiar with Tudor watches or watches in general probably will know straight away that this is a Black Bay 58. One thing that might catch people off guard if they're not familiar with it, it's a Black Bay even though it is blue. I remember when I first started collecting watches, I saw that and thought that's a funny name for a blue watch, but look, there's loads of different variations, but this one just happens to be blue. It comes in a range of different colours. This example here comes from 2020, and it is in a lightly used condition with a few minor scratches. This is actually a personal watch from one of the directors over at republicoftime.ie. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to get this one when I went to pick up some review samples from them, so I was absolutely thrilled. I'm always a bit hesitant when I'm loaned a watch like this to actually wear it, because look, it's someone's personal watch. It's different if it's a prototype or a brand sample, because I can give them a good wearing and not worry about it too much. I mean, I'm pretty careful with other people's watches, but when it's someone's pride and joy like this, I always am very hesitant, and I have worn it a bit. Okay, so what comes in the box? Obviously you get the watch, which is beautiful. Then you have, this is a nice little feature. It's silly, but a bit of ribbon just to pull up your international guarantee cards, which I will flip over and show you here, covering the serial number there. There's the model 79030B. Then you've got your standard user manual. I won't go through that. I got the basics and whatever, no one really cares what is in there. And then you've got your official chronometer certification guarantee booklet, which again, I don't think I've ever read one. I'm not going to start now. Nice little touch, nice presentation. It fits perfectly in the box. Nice little ribbon to get it out. These are just blank in here to hold the watch cushion in place, and another little pocket here. So in here we have a silicone strap. I believe this is specifically made for Tudor, but not made by Tudor yet. There's a, let me see if I can get it to focus. I can't get a focus on that there, but it is from Tempomat Madrid. Feels quite soft, and you can see there it's shaped to the case. I'm struggling with focus here. There, you can see the brand on it there now. Tempomat Madrid. Slightly unusual, you can see the white in there. I wonder, is there a harder compound in the centre of it maybe? But that will fit nicely to the case. I'm not going to put it on, I don't want to risk scratching it, but it's quite a nice colour match. It feels like a good quality strap as well, but that is aftermarket, added by the owner. This did not come with the watch, it just came on the bracelet. The only thing else in that pouch is spare links and the hang tag. So this would be what you call a full kit with absolutely everything, even the crystal protector sticker. I do the same myself. I always end up holding on to them. If I have a box, just throw it in and away we go. So overall, nice presentation. Everything fits very well, feels very premium, and a nice logo there as well at the back of the box. Boxes like this are great because you can obviously store the watch in it, or you can even display the watch in it as well. It looks well on a shelf. The only issue is dust, but if it's inside a wardrobe or somewhere, when you open the door and see it, it is nice to have that sort of a display look to your watch, especially when it's something of this calibre, and this is going to be, it's a grail watch for a lot of people. Pricing on this watch, new, still available from Tudor, it's €3,640, which I suppose is probably around the $4,000 mark. I'm not too up on conversion rates, so it could be closer to the same in dollars as it is euro at the minute. But yeah, this is definitely in the luxury category, and I'd put this in the category where I am slightly nervous to be holding it and keeping it, because it's, that value compared to my entire collection, it'd take a lot of my collection to equal the value of this one watch. Okay, so we'll take it off the pillow and have a closer look. I'll get rid of this box out of the way. So here we have it. Classic styling. Absolutely beautiful finishing. The bezel is quite thin. It's got a nice feel to it. Very nice click. It's only 60 click. Surprisingly, I'm used to practically all of my watches would have 120 click bezel. Very little backlash on it. It's nice and definite when it clicks. Nice sound to it. It's an unusual sound. Again, it could be down to in 60 click. I'm much more used to a tighter click sound, but again, the spring mechanism will be going a much smaller distance, half the distance in fact, on a 120 click, and it does line up perfectly, as you can see there. So this watch is 200 meters of water resistance, or 660 feet. And as I said, it is a chronometer officially certified. Of course, Tudor are Swiss made. You can see it there at the 6 o'clock. The crown then is branded with the Tudor rose. Case back is plain, bar some engraving. Tudor Genevieve, Calibre manufacturer, and that's it. No specs, nothing too fancy. That's one thing with Tudor and Rolex, they just don't do case backs. They just leave them plain, which I think it's a shame really, because I'd love to see what they can do with the Calibre watches they're putting out. I think they could do incredible case backs. They don't need it. The quality stands for itself, the brand stands for itself, but I think, with what other brands are doing, they're just missing a beat there, and they could do something very nice. This is an automatic movement. You can see there, quick shake to get it going. So as I said, this is in lightly used condition. There is a scratch there and some very minor scratches on the clasp, standard affair of wear and tear. The clasp then is a very nice locking mechanism. It's engraved on the inside. Fold over, lock it down, and then click across with Tudor engraved there, and you can see the Tudor shield. It's made up from the body of the clasp and the flap joining together, which is a nice touch. Nice solid feel on the clasp. Okay, we'll try it on and see how it looks. For reference, my wrist is 7¼ inches, and this is the 39mm version, I believe. So there we have it. So I always say my sweet spot is 42mm. Being a dive watch as well, it's got quite a slim profile. It's definitely a dressy diver. This is a dive watch that you could be wearing under a shirt, so having that low profile is nice because you can fit it under a shirt cuff without too much hassle. And you can see a slight dome on the crystal there. Yeah, I think it wears quite nice. It feels very good in the wrist. I have this sized to my size. There's no noise really, tiny little bit of a rattle, but that's normal. It's just because there is a slight movement on the wrist, but overall, very nice. First impressions, obviously, if you can't tell, I do like it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. Make sure you drop a comment, like and subscribe to see the full review, which I'll have that up in a few weeks. I'm not too sure when. This schedule's a bit crazy at the minute, so could be next week, could be in a month or two, who knows. So please do make sure you're subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.